What is going on YouTube? It is FlopFish here, and welcome back to another episode of Team Build Tuesday. This one is long overdue, but finally, we have another team build, and as you can see, it's a little bit of a mix of everything, and it's actually a team that I've been playing with over the past few days, on streams, offline, whatever, and it's been flowing really well for me. I really like the way it feels, and I figured it's probably pretty good. There's no real theme behind it, but it's a bunch of good players that I really like, and they just seem to work well together. So let's get right into it. And on the first line, we have MS Iginla, Milestone Iginla, Player of the Game Hurdle, and Sochi Zetterberg. That's Sochi Zetterberg. This line, people laugh at it, like kind of these two guys are just like, they're not first line players, but for me, they're definitely up there, and just their play style I really like. They all play extremely well. And again, it's a pretty fun line to play with. And then on defense, actually got one of these players in last night, but he still played a couple games with him today and yesterday, and he's amazing. But nonetheless, we have Alex Pietrangelo and Milestone Bouwmeester, so very good defense pairing there as well. And in net, we have Player of the Game Luongo, who in my opinion is a very solid goalie. He's definitely worthy of the pucks for him, and I'm a big Luongo fan anyways now. So yeah, it's kind of interesting seeing the Florida logo back there. I kind of just keep it there just because. But I'm enjoying this team. I think Luongo's GAA is like under 2 for me, which is pretty solid, and his save percentage is like 900, which is also pretty decent for a goalie. On line 2, we have Player of the Game Brad Marchand, regular Matt Duchene with the assistant captain's card, and Ilya Kovalchuk. This line I've had together for quite some time. It plays really solidly. You've got everything from a really good two-way forward who's fast to a fast center who's plays a great overall game, and then you have Kovalchuk, who he doesn't have the quickest first stride, but once he gets going, he just can absolutely blow by people, and he can hit people. He can do everything with the puck. He has a wicked shot, and this line is just so good. I think Duchene's my favorite player on this line personally, but it flows really well, so that's an awesome line. And on defense, typical Johnson brother pairing. Still haven't changed their teams yet, but really just they're an overall great defense pairing no matter what team you're kind of building for. It is pretty cool. It's pretty fun to use. And then on the third line, this is some pickups from the weekend. We have Star of the Week Marleau and Star of the Week Grabowski and Star of the Week Pominville. These two guys, I lucked out with Pominville and got them for quick sell, but these two guys I got for both of them pretty much for quick sell and had decided to use them. Well, I really like the way Grabowski plays. He's really good. He's faster than what his 87 skate will kind of show to you. But this line, again, fast, high skill. It's a very kind of annoying line to play against because they're pretty strong on the puck. They've got good shots. They've got good deking. And they're just overall really fast and very hard to defend. So I really like the way this line's playing right now, and I highly recommend it to very many people. The only other change I would consider making would be swapping Eriksson out with Marleau, but other than that, that one's kind of up to you. I like the way Marleau plays. Eriksson's about half the price though, well, probably less than half the price, and again, still worth it. And then on defense, Player of the Game Mata and Star of the Week Myers. Just two overall really good defensemen. Mata is an absolute monster if you don't have him. I highly encourage you guys to go and pick him up because, again, he has a really good shot. He's a fast skater, good hands, good defensive ability. His checking's actually fairly solid. Then you have Myers, who's, wicked shot. He's actually pretty decently fast. And he just destroys people, which is always nice. And on the fourth line, you have the typical flop fourth line, which is Star of the Week Hagelin, Star of the Week Helm, and Star of the Week Raymond. Not much more can be said about this line other than it's extremely fast. They all have skill, and it's just really fun to use. So yeah, that is the team build this week. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Again, if I were to give this lineup, like, this lineup is one of my all-time favorites, to the point where I'm actually going to be doing a player review on these two guys within the next couple of weeks. And then, but yeah, this lineup is one of the favorite I've played with. It just flows really well. So yeah, I'm actually and the backup goalie is Star League Ben Bishop. I forgot to mention that. Let's go. One last thing I like to do when showing this team is the goalie, the player statistics of the goalies. Whoever had this MS Bow did horrible with it. I have 4 of those points in 4 games, something like that. But yeah, like you can see what Duchesne's done for me. You can see what Grabowski's done for me. 4 points in 4 games. And just over and over, all these players are really, really solid for me. Kovalchuk's totals are lower than what they actually are. Again, these point totals don't really keep up to date 100%. The goalies are actually fairly accurate. All right, so Luongo's a little bit over. He's 3-3, but I've played way more games with him. I've probably played like 15, 20 games with him. He's probably only got 3 losses, and the rest are wins. And then Bishop. He's really strong in net. And again, Luongo's save percentage is actually higher than what it shows there. But yeah, that about wraps it up, guys. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy it. Stay tuned for a couple more videos today, as there is a second Team of the Year rolling out. And as always, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys on the flop side.